We are told not to judge books by their cover. But how can we tell if somebody is trustworthy, safe, or intelligent? By their appearance, usually. So, what do you see at me? Let me tell you a little bit about who I am. I'm a 26-year-old community college student. I'm striving to achieve my nursing license one day. My father passed away when I was young, and since then I've had a passion for helping people during their darkest hours. I have a special interest in surgery and hope to become a surgical nurse one day. Now what do you think of me? Do I make you feel safe, knowing that one day I could save your life in an emergency? Now what do you see? Am I still the same person that I was just a minute ago? Or has your opinion changed? Can I still save your life? Or are you so offended by my appearance that you'd rather die than receive medical treatment from me? Unfortunately, we do still judge books by their cover. It's our initial reaction to how we can judge if a person is safe or not. So why are we still judging people with tattoos to be unsafe, untrustworthy, and unintelligent? Well, let's talk about a little bit where tattoos come from, what they have to do with today, and how we could possibly find a new baseline of judging people. Well, tattoos are thousands of years old. According to National Geographic, this is Otzi. He lives in 3500 BC. It is thought that his tattoos were used to relieve joint pain. According to Laman 2010, this is a picture of an Egyptian woman. The Egyptians, in about 2000 BC, would tattoo their bodies just for beautification purposes. So, tattoos have been around for a long, long time. They're not going anywhere, and they are definitely permanent. So, what about today? What kind of people get tattoos today? Do criminals get tattoos? Absolutely. Do housewives with 3 kids get tattoos? Sometimes. Do starving college students get tattoos? Absolutely. The fact of the matter is that we like to group people into certain terms that make us feel comfortable so that we can identify them and feel like we know them. So who are these tattooed people? We're just people. And just like any other person, we need to find jobs. We have responsibilities. We have to provide for those that we take care of. According to Pew Social Trends, about 40% of millennials, people born after 1980, have at least one visible tattoo. Some pro-tattoo in the workplace arguments state that it's unjust for companies to say that you are not allowed to show your tattoos, and that in all cases you must cover them. And I agree to this, for an extent. I wouldn't want my lawyer to have Thug Life tattooed across his knuckles, and I certainly wouldn't want my second grade son's teacher to have a bad word tattooed on his forehead. That would be highly inappropriate. So these are definitely case-by-case scenarios, because my tattoos, I don't feel like, are offensive. Tattoos are different. They come from different areas and they mean different things. So why are we just putting this blanket term of, you must cover them? The fact is, it's not about the companies that's asking us to cover our tattoos, but it's more so about the public's opinion of what those tattoos mean. For some reason, people are still thinking that tattoos are evil or bad, and this isn't everyone, but this is still the majority of the public, which is why companies are asking us to cover up our tattoos. In order to help their profits, they don't want to offend or scare any customers away. So, my problem isn't with the companies, but more so with the public perception. Imagine if we lived in a world today where we actually accepted one another for what we did, our integrity, our actions, and who we are, versus what we look like. We'd like to think that we live in this kind of society today, but the fact is, we don't. We still have that blanket term of tattoos are inappropriate and offensive. What's beautiful to one person will not be beautiful to the next person. Tattoos are just a personal bias, and the general public needs to understand that a person is a person is a person. No matter what color I am or what kind of decorations I have on my skin, I am still capable of possibly saving your life one day, and the lawyer is still capable of possibly winning you that case. The only thing that's changed is I have more layers on. But why are we still holding on to these old judgmental ideas that tattoos are evil and bad? The fact of the matter is we need to decide that people are people and don't judge a book by its cover. It's hard to do because initially we do need to determine if somebody is safe or dangerous. Well, I can tell you right now, I am definitely not dangerous, and I have a lot of tattoos. I've had people move away from me because of my tattoos, and I've definitely gotten the vibe of people being frightened of me. So what do you need to do? You need to realize that people are people. Don't judge a book by its cover. Get to know someone and see what you learn. You might just grow from it. Take it from a future surgical nurse that we are all the same on the inside. The only thing that's different is our wrapping.